Hey there, and thanks for watching 10 Minute Vegan. What smells like sausage, tastes like sausage, and doesn't require killing anything that had a parent? The braised fennel recipe I'm about to show you today.
Today you'll need salt and pepper, 2 cups of vegetable stock, 1 to 1.5 tablespoons of Earth Balance margarine, and 2 bulbs of organic fennel.
So what you're going to want to do is to actually, after you remove the tops of the fennel, try to keep as much around as you can up to the little branches. You want to do that to both. And what you want to do is actually cut about 1/4 inch discs off of the bottom, starting from the bottom. Don't worry if they fall apart, because they will, but you want to try to cut off about 1/4 inch discs through the entire bulb. And do the same for the other bulb. Now we're ready to move on over to the pan. So we're going to start over medium-high heat. And with a hot pan, you want to add a little, about 1/2 tablespoon into the pan. This is really one of the easiest recipes and delivers incredible flavor. And now we want to add our discs of fennel. We want to try to brown them on both sides very quickly. And it's best to do this with a hot pan. Depending on how salty and or spicy you like it, season these to taste. And you'll want to do this on both sides. And once these are browned, we'll flip them and do the other side. And you don't have to get this perfect. The idea is that we're generating a lot of heat on the fennel to caramelize some of the flavors, to caramelize some of the sugars that are in there. And these are really starting to brown nicely, so I'm going to flip them. And though we cut them into discs, you don't have to worry about them falling apart. And once you have them all flipped, you're going to want to re-season this side. Alright, now we're just going to let this side brown, and then we'll switch out for the remaining fennel that we have that wouldn't fit in the pan. For round 2, I'm going to go ahead and add that other 1/2 tablespoon of Earth Balance. And we're going to let that brown. And after this is brown, we'll go ahead and combine with our previously browned fennel, and we'll cover that with the vegetable stock, and we'll let this simmer for 20 minutes. All in all, the cooking time for browning the fennel is about 6 minutes. So this is about a 6 to 8 minute recipe for actual active work. And you will not be disappointed with the results. The flavor is pretty mind-blowing, actually. Alright, now I've recombined our first batch of fennel with our second, since our pan wouldn't hold it all. And I'm just going to try to spread these out to be as close to the bottom of the pan as possible. It'll save us from having to use too much vegetable stock. You're going to pour in your vegetable stock until it just covers most of the fennel. It doesn't have to hit it all, but just until it covers most of it. And that's probably good. And we're going to bring this back to a nice simmer and cover and let it go for about 10 to 20 minutes. I find about 10 is right for how tender I like it. If you can pierce it with a fork pretty easily, it's done. Some people like it a little softer, and you can let it go a little longer, but I like it a little bit firm. All right, starting to see some bubbles in there, so I'm going to go ahead and cover it reduce it to medium heat, and let that go for 10 to 20 minutes. So the fennel's almost completely braised. We're going to give it just a couple more minutes, and then we'll take a look and see what we have. We'll give it just a couple more minutes. And you can feel free to remove the top once it's become tender enough to actually cook off the last of that fluid while retaining the flavor. All right, all of the fluid has cooked off the pan, and we're left with this beautiful braised fennel. You can eat this just like this, served as its own feature, or you can mix it as part of a pasta. There are lots of different options, but I guarantee you the flavor of this is unbelievable. And there you have an unbelievably easy braised fennel side or feature for your next vegan meal. Thanks for watching 10 Minute Vegan. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at 10 Minute Vegan. Check us out on our Facebook page at 10 Minute Vegan, and also 10minutevegan.com. Thank you so much for watching.